I'm so hungry. So my dad got me this coffee cup. I think I use it pretty much every day. So I think I got it for Christmas or my birthday, so it's almost a year old. And I've basically used it every day, and I've looked at this quote every single day. And it's not until right now I finally had like this little epiphany where I finally realized that there's like two types of understanding, okay? So you have one type, which is what I've been doing for a year. You simply read it, you acknowledge it. And then you have the other type where you actually understand it and you apply it. And I'm not saying for you to follow this quote on the coffee cup. This thing that I'm talking about can apply for so many different situations, I feel like. If there's something that you know you need to be doing in the gym and you're not applying it, you're simply acknowledging it and you're not actually doing it, you're not applying it, and you're really not understanding it if you don't apply it. And I feel like that is what I've been doing with this coffee cup. I've just been looking at the words and not actually understanding them and applying it to my life. Am I really going confidently in the direction of my dreams? Am I living the life I've imagined? I don't know, but it's interesting to think about. You guys want to know something that sucks about getting older? You have to move once a year basically, because I'm signing 1-year leases at all of my apartments. So I think this is going to be my 4th time moving since 2013, and I'm going to be moving to a new apartment in about 1 week. And it's like, growing up, you're always like, oh, I can't wait to grow up, and then this hits. Like when you're actually older and you're this age, you're like, I've got to move again every single year. So I'm moving in 1 week to a new apartment, and today I have to go get a lot of boxes and stuff to start packing, because I've got a lot of stuff. Like I have my office and everything in my apartment, and that's how I do once a year.
Special sexy lingerie in all sizes. Toys and games to make the hot summer night last. Oils and lotions to help relax. Stop by Patricia's at West Kelly.
What the heck is that? Yeah, marvelous, man. Perfect. I'm in. Take care, man. I'm Michael. Absolutely. Isn't it nice when you go to a locally owned business and the people just really appreciate your business? I feel like nowadays it's just like big chains, but then when you go to a place that's locally owned, you can tell they really appreciate it. So I've got a bunch of boxes in the back. I've got to start packing. Before I get started moving, I have to have some of this right here. So this is some Halo Top, and I guess it's kind of like Arctic Zero, but I think this is a little bit better in my opinion. And this is the Vanilla Bean. So all the other ones I've had have been good. I've lost 20 pounds and I am still enjoying foods like ice cream and cheesecake if you make the ones for my channel. Of course, still getting plenty of fruit and vegetables, but gotta have some room for stuff like this. Finally, I'm at a good stopping place. I have been packing like a madman for the last 3 hours, and I've realized I have like this irrational fear of leaving something in one of these boxes that I'm gonna need within the next week or 6 days or something. Like something at the very bottom of one of these boxes that I've already taped up. I'm gonna have like a panic attack, like I need something out of that bottom box. Is this a good idea to eat before the gym? I don't know, but I'm not complaining because it was free, because Chipotle has that rewards thing now, and I think it's like every 4th or 5th burrito is free, so I got my free chicken and steak bowl, double meat, didn't cost extra because it was free, but who knows if this is good to eat before the gym. It's always kind of, we'll see. Just got to the gym, guys, and tonight I'm hitting squat. So if you've been watching the videos lately, you've kind of heard me talk about like my squat hasn't been going that well, but I think I found like the missing link. So really quick, I'm gonna show you guys 2 things that I've been doing to fix my squat. Now the ankle is one of the most important parts of the squat, right? And I have definitely been slacking on that area. I do mobility all the time, and I slack on my ankle and my calves, which contribute to ankle flexibility. So the 2 things that I've been doing, the first one is foam rolling my calves. Allows me to work on my ankle flexibility, get a greater range of motion. And the second one, which is something that's very, very simple, but I just started doing recently, is I will stand on top of my softball and just push my knee forward and basically imitate dorsiflexion, and it stretches my calf so much to the point where it's almost painful. So I'm gonna do both of those things, warm up, and then we will hit squats and see how it goes. So squats almost went bad before I even got up to the working rep. Look at this right here. The things I do for YouTube, trying to get a good angle, and then I just said it's not even worth it. So I'm squatting out of this monolift, and I am doing squats, continuing to do my low bar squat. And the topic of this commentary, so this is 315 right here. I haven't touched this weight in a while, and you can't really see it, but I'm definitely leaning to the right. And I wanted to talk about in this commentary, you always need to be, I guess, open to new advice and other pointers and other people helping you out, because you never are going to get to the point where you know everything. And it's so arrogant to do and not listen to other people's advice. So if anyone ever talks to me in the gym, even if I don't agree with them, I listen and I analyze what they have to say. So this guy right here, very nice guy named Abraham, I met him yesterday, helping me out. And basically what he noticed is I do not put the bar right in the middle of my back. And that's probably because of my right shoulder inflexibility I've talked about a lot, because, you know, you got your phone in your right hand, you're always touching the computer mouse, and it kind of threw off my entire squat. So once I noticed that very small change, everything else that I had been trying to do for the last 6 months or whatever, it felt very, very easy to do because I was balanced, right? And if you're not balanced on the top, then all the other cues that I can try to do, okay, push my right knee out more, push my right knee in, left knee out, tweak my right foot, push through my heels, that all goes out the window if I don't even have the bar centered on my back, okay? So here I go, just another set of eyes. Hey, is this centered in my back? Kind of pre-check it before I take it off to make sure the bar is balanced on my back. And like I've said in the past commentaries, guys, I am rebuilding my squat and my deadlift. I'm in the process of just taking the lifts apart, dissecting them, and trying to make them as good as I possibly can, because I want to be strong, and I'm never going to be strong if I have bad form or if I'm leaning to the right like I had been on squats. So it's definitely something to think about. Always be open to other people's advice in and out of the gym. So I thank you guys for listening to me. There's still plenty more coming up in the video, but if you guys are enjoying it, please give it a like down below and enjoy the rest of the clips. So it's time to make my nightly shake, and to get a little more protein in here, I'm going to go with 5 servings or 230 grams of egg whites, and these are pasteurized, so it's totally safe to drink. Overshot that a little bit, but that's all right. How's my back looking? I got that back pump from leg day. It's kind of a weird color, but it's gonna taste great. Boom. Oh, whoa, look at that. Check that out, guys. Filled to the brim. Someone last video made the genius point, why don't I just drink out of the blender? And I was like, that's a great idea. And then here I go tonight, pouring it into cups again. This is like the best feeling in the world when you shower after leg day and then you just get to go to bed and lay here and watch Breaking Bad. So it is around 11:10 at night, and sometimes when I film these videos I forget stuff, like I forget I have an actual job to do and a sponsor. So MVMT sponsored the video, guys. 15% off these watches. They're cheap, they're inexpensive, and I like them a lot. They're pretty stylish. I now have 3 in my collection: the black on black, the metal watch, and then the tan strap with the white face. I like these. These are my favorite. Check them out down below in the description for 15% off. And if you like the video, give the video a like. I appreciate it very much. And if you have not watched Breaking Bad, what are you doing with your life? This is the 4th time I'm watching it, and I am just as hooked as I always am. It's a great show. So I hope you guys liked the video. I appreciate you very much, and I will talk to you next time.